Hey guys, this is so awkward. Oh my goodness. Hi guys, how are you? I've been trying to record this intro video for so long now and it's just not working. So I'm like, hi, I'm back. For the ones that have stuck around all these years, thank you so much. And I'm back, and then for whoever that's new and wants to stick around, hi, I'm Kat, but I'm sorry, I just have too many names. I have too many nicknames. I'm so used to saying that now that, yeah, it's gonna be difficult for me to remember that I'm Kat here, I'm this person here, and I'm that person there. Like, yeah, but this is YouTube, so I'm Caddy. Okay, hi, I'm Caddy. Yeah, and I left YouTube. Man, when was it? I think it was in 2020, like COVID times, like beginning of COVID time. No, I'm lying. Somewhere around COVID, I just don't remember, but I think it was 2020 or 2021. And that was because the phone that I was using died. Like, it literally died on me, and I didn't have a camera. I was one of those people where they were like, use whatever you've got, and I was using that phone at the time. So when that died, I was like, okay, I can't shoot now, because I just felt like whatever I had after that was just, yeah, I could not work with the whole use whatever you've got thing, like I was just like, no, I don't like the quality, it's not gonna work, I'm not gonna shoot. I think also, how everything happens for a reason. Well, that's what I believe. And I think because I really didn't have content at that time, like I went from having a YouTube channel with a friend that was literally like the beginning, and it was like a baby, and I think we only had like 3 episodes out or 3 videos out. My goodness, I don't even know YouTube lingo anymore, but anyway, yeah, I think we only had 3 or 4, I can't remember, videos out. And then COVID happened, so then I had to move back home. And then when I did, I think I recorded like a couple of videos. I don't remember the number, but like they were all sit down videos. And I don't know, I just feel like I wanted more diversity because like it's Caddy all in one, So I was supposed to be doing everything on one platform, and I just felt like me sitting down and doing sit down content was just, it was not living up to the brand or living up to the channel and what I was trying to achieve with the channel. So I was like, nah, it's okay, everything happens for a reason, let's just scrap it. Like, it's fine. It was hard obviously, but like I was like, okay, I can see a phone to record with, a content either way, because I mean you couldn't go anywhere and all of that. And then I was like, it's whatever. And then when life returned to normal and like I was able to obviously shoot content and like move around and do all of that, I just didn't have it in me anymore. Like I was just like, oh, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like, when you really want something, like you really work for it and you go for it. That's what I did in the beginning. And then when stuff happened that like shut that down, I also shut down. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this. And then what happened after that? Oh, and then yeah, I just didn't have the passion anymore. And everyone who knows me, everybody who like watched my past videos know very well how excited I was to start the 2 channels and like to have, you know, everything going, because I've always wanted to be, okay, no, let me not lie and say I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, but like for a long time I wanted to be a YouTuber, and I finally got to be a YouTuber, and then life happened. But yeah, fast forward to, well, okay, fast forward to now, 2025. Different background, different life, different country, different almost everything. I decided to go back. I mean, I feel like kind of sorta this was like the plan. Like I knew back then that I would eventually get back to YouTube, but I wanted my life to look a certain way before I came back, or I wanted to achieve something. Let me say that. I wanted to achieve something before I came back on YouTube, because I felt like I'd have more content, or I don't know, my channel would kind of look how I wanted it to look before, but it would only happen when I achieved what I wanted to achieve. And I did. I finally achieved my 2019 dream. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm even getting emotional just like, you know, saying that. But I'm a crybaby, and I'm just gonna reel my tears in and my emotions before I start crying, okay? Because yeah, it's insane. But yeah, I'm living my 2019 dream, something that I started working on in 2019, and it only happened in 2025. That's crazy. Like I said, everything happens for a reason, and also God's timing, man. Like him and I had a conversation like years back, and I was like, I really want this. But yeah, he was like, calm down, you're gonna get it, just not now. And I was like, oh, there were times when I really felt like I was like, it was not gonna happen, but it finally did, you know. And I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed, I feel so lucky, and it's unbelievable. Like sometimes, I don't know, it doesn't feel real. I don't know, it's like it's all a dream. But anyway, so okay, let me just jump into it and like let you guys know what I'm talking about. So like back in 2019, I had a flatmate, funny story, that I actually went to high school with her, and then we bumped into each other outside of my previous, like the apartment that I lived in 2018. I was moving in, literally the day I was moving in, she was walking past, and I was like, whoa, hi, what are you doing here? And then she was like, hey, we went to high school together. I dated her cousin back in high school. So yeah, it was like, oh hey, you know, but we weren't like friends or like close or anything like that. So we just like said hi, and I think we exchanged numbers that day. I'm not exactly sure. But then in the beginning of 2019, I was moving to my apartment. That's another story. That's another story. But yeah, I was moving. Okay, long story short, I was moving into the Kibwa hole. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep yapping. But anyway, I was moving into the apartment that. Okay, so back in probably 2015, I think. Back in 2015, my sister and I went to Pretoria to, sorry, the dog keeps walking and I'm thinking that there's somebody in the house. But anyway, my sister and I went to Pretoria because she was going to her main and I was supposed to go to my main in Joburg. But yeah, like, yeah, I ended up like sleeping over in Pretoria because we got there quite late and other things happened. But like, yeah, y'all don't need to know any of that. But like, yeah, I ended up sleeping there. And so when we got to the place, I loved it so much. Like, I saw the apartment building and I loved it so much. And I was like, mind you, this was in 2015. And I said, one day I am gonna live here. Like, I'd love to live here one day. Listen to me, like, giving you guys testimonies in one video. This is crazy. But anyway, I was like, one day I'm gonna live here. Like, I really, really, really loved the apartment building. Well, they're not really apartments, but like they are, what do you call, townhouses? Yeah. So I was like, one day ke tlo dula mona. And then what happened? Oh, and then yeah, fast forward to 2019, actually 2018. I remember, okay, no, wait, I'm babbling too much, so now I'm forgetting stuff. Okay, wait. So in 2015, I said I'm gonna move here, right? 2016 is when I graduated. No, not graduated. Why am I speaking? 2016 is when I finished matric. I matriculated. And then I said 2016, right? My goodness. 2016, I matriculated. 2017, I took a gap year and I was trying to figure out where I'm going, like school wise and stuff. Literally went to so many schools to try and get a school, but I didn't get a school. And I thought I was going to end up in Bloemfontein because that's where a lot of people from Gornstad were ending up, you know. So I thought I'd be one of those people. But I ended up in Pretoria in 2018. And then that's when I was like, I can't believe I ended up, you know, in the same city where I said I want to live at this place years back. But I wasn't living at that place. So then what I would do is I asked my sister's ex for the address to that place. I think that's what I did. And then I would literally go there because it was like probably like a 10-minute walk from the apartment that I was living at. So I literally like just walked over there, I don't know how many times, to go look at the place and be like, I am gonna live here. And then I made calls to the agency, and then funny enough, the agency is like 7 minutes away from my place and like 3 minutes away from that place. And I was like, what is this life? Like, is this, what are you doing, God? What are you doing? Like, you know, like, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe everything worked out the way that it did. And then, yeah, I got an apartment. for 2019. And then I moved into the apartment. Well, before I moved there, I needed a flatmate because it's a 2-bedroom apartment. And yeah, I needed a flatmate. So I was literally looking for people and stuff like that. I remember I even went on like YouTube. No, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to talk. I went on Facebook, I went on Twitter, can't remember where else, but I was like posting and asking people. And like I think I even went on those sites where you write about looking for a flatmate or whatever. Like I was okay with, you know, getting anybody that's okay, that's decent. But it so happened that that same girl decided to move in with me. And then, yeah, we lived together for some time. And then in 2019, actually, like late 2019, she was busy with like her application as an au pair to move to America. And she was like, girl, you need to hop on this. Like, you need to start looking into it and like actually applying to be an au pair. And I was like, yeah, you're talking about the USA? Girl, I want to go. I mean, everybody knew that I was watching American YouTube like every single day, all day. Like, you know, if I wasn't at school, like that's what I would be doing. Everybody knew I had my favorite channels. Like it was insane. Okay, it was insane. Like I was obsessed with American YouTube. And I was like, actually living there? Please. Why not? You know? And I remember my boyfriend at the time was like, excuse me, what? Because we had that conversation when he was around. There was a time when we had the conversation and he was around, and then he was like, excuse me, where are you saying you're going? I'm like, no, I want to leave the country. And he was like, what about me? What about us? And I was like, I love my man, okay? I love my man, so I'm not going. Everybody, okay, I don't know if I still am or not, but at the time, everybody knew that I was a lover girl, okay? So there was no way I was gonna leave my man. There was no way. Funny enough, that didn't work out. Like literally by the end of the year, before my birthday, we broke up. And then yeah, the other girl left the country early 2020. I think that was right before COVID. And then I started looking into it like late 2019 after my breakup and all of that. I started looking into it, and she had even suggested a different agency for me because she just felt like I'd probably like get better service, or like that agency would be, she heard good things about the agency, but that was after she had already found an agency. So she suggested that agency to me. And then I looked into them and I started my application. And yeah, I had to get so many things, like so many things that I didn't have. Like I literally didn't have any of the requirements that I had. But yeah, I spoke to my agent and she was just like, no, you still have time because of age and all of that. Just make sure like you work on these things and then let me know if you still want to go, you know. I was like, okay, cool. So I worked on getting my driver's license, worked on my childcare hours, Oh, so for anybody that doesn't know what an au pair is, an au pair is a person that lives in a different country. I mean, they also have them in South Africa, but like the the way that it has always been presented, or it has always been defined, for me, because back in high school we actually had like an agency come and tell us about our pairs and all of that, so it wasn't a new thing for me, but like I didn't go into details back in high school. So then when I looked it up and all of that, it was like someone who provides childcare for a family in a different country, and they live with the family, and yeah, they provide a certain amount of hours of childcare, and they have like certain responsibilities, like doing the kids laundry, taking them to school, getting them ready for school, fetching them from school, taking them to extramural activities, um preparing dinner, preparing lunch, all of those things. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't mind doing any of that, like I love kids, so why not, um and obviously at the time I was studying to be a psychologist, and I'm like, well, all of these things come together, okay, they all work together. And then yeah, I think, oh, I wanted to finish my degree before I left the country, so that was another thing. And by the time I was talking to the agent, I was in my second year. Yeah, when I started speaking to the agent, I was in my second year, so I had like one more year to finish, and then I was like, no, I'll start everything else then, but then I had to work on a passport, I had to work on a license, and so when COVID happened and I was at home, and then I stopped YouTube, school also stopped. That was, my word, oh, that was difficult. School stopped personally for me, not for everybody else. It just moved to online, but I couldn't finish school for financial reasons. And then I was like, what's next? What am I gonna do? What to do now? I got like the hours that I needed for like childcare and stuff like that. And then yeah, I was able to continue. No, wait, I had to do other things as well, like I said, driving and all of that. Anyone who knows me knows that driving has been like, okay, so remember that guy that I was talking about earlier on, like the one whose cousin I ended up living with? He tried to teach me how to drive back in high school. I'll never forget the story. Like, my first time driving was insane. So we went to Lobsha Park. For those who know, when you know, you know. Went to Lobsha Park, and literally outside, because there's like a big open space, I got into the driver's side. Like, he literally drove there, and then he got there and then swapped seats. I literally like stepped on the, I almost said gas. Oh my goodness. I stepped on the accelerator, and the car flew. Like, it went, and I was like, and I was freaking out. And then like he told me to hit the brake, and I'm like, I don't even remember what that is, but obviously like I still had my hands on the wheel, and like I'm trying to like let go, and like I'm trying to figure it out. And then the car ended up stopping. I don't know how, but it did. And then I was like, miss me, like I'm okay, I don't need to drive. All my life I don't need to drive. Like, it's okay, it's okay, I don't need to drive at all. Ke tla palama taxi, I can mind. Like mind, bophelo ba ka kaofela, ke tla palama taxi, ke tla palama Uber. I don't mind. That scared me so bad. I was like, driving is not for me. Like, it's definitely not. And then, yeah, I never drove again after that day. Like, I literally never drove again. And then I was, well, in order to be an au pair, I had to drive. So I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I ended up driving. Taking lessons, driving school. Okay, well, lessons with my mom's friend, and then driving school, and then yeah, getting my license. And guys, having to like work on my what you call, what's that thing, my passport as well. Also, can we talk about how expensive it is to get a passport? Like, how much did I pay? Was it 600 rand? I was like, a year ago it was like 450. Why did I have to pay 600 rand? I'm like, oh my god, that's expensive. So guys, if you want to get your passport, because I got mine last year, I got my passport in 2024, I think. If you want to get your passport, yes, 2025 just started. What am I saying? I think I got my passport in 2024. It couldn't have been 2023. I think it was in 2024. Yeah, if you want to get your passport, you better go now before it becomes 1,000 rand to get your passport, because that's insane. I'm like, what? 600 rand? Because a friend of mine had gotten a passport like the year before, I think, and it was like 450. I'm like, how did we go from 450 to 600? Just, but yeah, anyway, got my passport. Guys, I don't even remember the order that I got these things in, but like, yeah, what happened after? Yeah, oh, over the years, like, my agent was literally checking up on me on some, hey, are you okay? I just wanted to know if you still want to do this. Like, here, she would give me updates of any changes, and like, she'd be like, and I'd have questions, like so many questions, and she'd be like, no, it's fine. If you know, if you have any questions, ask me. And she would also like send me stuff, like updates of anything that has changed. And then she'd be like, hey, the years are going by, my sister, so do you still want to do this or not? Because you, okay, well, specifically for the USA, you can't be an au pair if you are, if like, you can't get into the country if you're 27 years old. So it's from like 18 to 26. So she's like, I'm looking at your age and it's going by, you know, like you're getting closer to 26. So are you ready to do this or not? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, no, I'm still working on this. I'm still working on my childcare hours. And she'd be like, oh, okay, that's great. At least, you know, you're working on something. And then she'd check in. I'm like, no, I'm still busy with my passport. Like, I'd just be busy with certain things. And then literally, she checked up on me from 2019 until 2024. That's insane, guys. That's amazing. Like, she's, wow, she's great. Last year, that's when I got everything. Like, literally, I got everything. And yeah, I submitted all my documents, and I started, like, you know, everything, the entire process and whatever. But if anyone would like for me to make a video about my experience with like the agency, and also just au pairing in general, and like the whole process, or all the steps that I had to go through and stuff, then I'm definitely up for like making a video about all of that, because I know a few agencies that are like popular and people on YouTube always make videos of. Like, I can tell you, I've never ran into an au pair YouTuber that's from my agency on YouTube. Like, I'd be the first. Do you guys want, like, would you like for me to be the first? Do you guys want to make me the first? Would you guys like to see that content so that I'm the first? Like, you know? But yeah. Yeah, so guys, I think I was just trying to say that I am an au pair. After all of that, I think all I was trying to say is that I'm an au pair in the United States of America. Finally! And I live in Georgia. And oh my goodness. Okay, no, I don't care what y'all say, okay? I am definitely going to make another video telling you guys about my au pair journey and whatever, because there's a lot that I want to share with you guys about like the agency and how my experience went in terms of getting here. And then also I am going to be sharing with you guys videos and pictures of like, of like my first, what do you call this thing? Like my first probably 2 weeks in America. Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks. But I'm gonna share with you guys all of that. So nice. So nice. I can't wait to tell you guys about that. And then also, I don't know like what this channel is really gonna be about. I guess it's gonna be about, I don't really know if I'm gonna go deep into like being an au pair, but I think it's gonna be about me navigating life in a different country, and also like what's out here. And obviously I'm gonna share some of like my journey of being an au pair, and then yeah, anything else that I can share and I would like to share. You guys can also tell me what you guys would like to see. I think that's great. And then we can, like I said, we can like, okay, I said this in my, I think it's called a bio, I don't know, on YouTube, that description thing. Yeah, you're gonna come with me as we navigate life in a different country. So basically, you telling me what you would like to see would be you experiencing whatever it is through me. Oh yeah, so share now, share guys. Like I said, I'm in Georgia. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly where I am in Georgia, but I'm in Georgia. And yeah, whatever you guys would like to see around Georgia. I know some people know certain things that I don't have information on, or like certain places or certain things to see. People from South Africa, so yeah, whatever it is, whatever suggestions you have, please, in the comments, in the DMs, wherever you would like, I do not mind. Just please send the stuff and I will definitely like try to do whatever it is that you guys suggest. And then yeah, it would be great. But thank you guys so much for listening to me talk the entire time like I do all the time. Kibwa holo. I know I keep saying bantrezi, and the others, welcome. to me and my channel. And is that proper English? Welcome to me? I don't think so, but anyway, welcome to my channel. I hope you stick around and you want to see me and, you know, navigate life with me in this country. And yeah, my goodness. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I've probably said this. I already said this. Oh my goodness. Okay, I haven't done this in a very long time, so I know I'm repeating myself, and I hate it so much when other YouTubers do that. Like stop repeating yourself. But yeah, until the next video, see ya. Oh, and also, yeah, let me know what kind of, I'm not repeating myself right now. Let me know what kind of things you would like me to show you, like what kind of videos you would like to see. The other time I was saying the places that you would like me to go to and see. Now I'm saying the videos you would like to see me make. Yeah. And then, yeah, it would be great. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.